Hello there, everyone. Happy Thursday and welcome. Hi, Sue. I'll explain here in a second, but thank you for jumping on, everybody. Hi, Deb, Peggy. Hello, everyone. Thanks for jumping on. Hi there. Welcome, welcome. Let me turn down I'm hearing it on my iPad a little bit here. Hi, Linda. So, you guys, thank you for being here. If you are watching me on the replay, thank you for joining. And I hope that you'll stick with me and see all the fun stuff we've got going on here in today's live for you. Hello, Nancy. Thank you guys for sharing. I'm very thankful that you do that. Excuse me. So I'm just, you'll just see my station today. It's been a week and it's still going to be rough going. But I wanted to be here. I didn't want to miss. And so I've got a couple projects for you. You just won't see my face. So hi, Diana. Welcome everybody as you're coming on. I know that people get this in their feed and then they click to get to where they want to be. But I have some great stuff to share with you this evening. So I hope that you'll enjoy what I have, and it'll inspire you with some of the new product, some of the current product, some of the online exclusives, and I have some tips and tricks like always. So thank you so much for sharing. If you are on here and you're sharing this, you guys, I appreciate that more than I can tell you. Well, let's talk about a little bit. First of all, we just found out there's going to be this amazing starter kit special that will be starting on May 1st. The same day that the new annual catalog comes live. So I wanted to share this with you because, you guys, I don't know that we've ever had this big of a value before in a starter kit. I am very appreciative that Stampin' Up! Is offering this at the same time that they're allowing a great deal for close to my heart folks to join Stampin' Up! And so if you're not a close to my heart maker, here is as equally valuable special for you. So the in colors, we're going to be using those. Excuse me, we're going to be using those, and that's what this value is all about. You will actually, I'm going to bring this up a little closer. You're going to get all 5 of the new in colors, a package of the designer paper, a package of assorted cardstock, and all 5 markers. At $82 value. You get free shipping, just the tax where you are, and the other thing is that you get to choose $125 in product for $99. So for $99, you're getting $125 in product of your choice and all of this, okay? There's no obligation. It's if you like a deal, then this is the deal for you. You cannot beat this, okay? So I just want to throw that out there. You can, May 1st, you have to wait till May 1st to get this amazing special, okay? And then you'll be able to order right away from the new catalog. You'll get to get your starter kit if you want, the $125 in product from the annual catalog. I would love to have you as part of our team. So many of my team are on these lives with us, and we just have a good time in having meetings. If you're not local, that's okay. If you want to participate in Zooms and projects and team meetings, all those things, that is your choice. But we do love to get together. We love to do Zoom meetings together, all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm here to answer any questions. Let's say you don't want to do anything but get a good deal. Go to my website right there, May 1st, and sign up with me. I would be eternally grateful for that. Okay, let's see what we got in projects. We're going to use some of those in colors. Okay, let's move this over here out of the way. And we are going to use Sweetly Scripted. This is an online exclusive stamp set, and it has happy anniversary, congratulations, happy birthday, a million thanks, speedy recovery, hi Jeanne, and save the date. All right, now, I'm guessing most of us know how to write in cursive. I'm guessing most of those that we send cards to know how to read in cursive or write in cursive. So this is a great set. Alrighty, so there you go. This is an online exclusive. I'm going to start out and I'm going to show you how I mount my rubber stamps, okay? Yes, Jeanne, aren't they great? I do. I love the new in colors. We're going to use those for our first card. First thing I'm going to do though is I have the I block. That's the block that works perfect with these stamps, and I was not a retired block. I believe H was. That was the smaller one, so let me just double check. Yeah, so there's the smaller one that retired. This is the one that you can purchase still in our catalog. We're going to use this. Now, when you get a stamp set, and some of you are already seasoned, hi June, you guys are already stampers, and you may have a way to do this. I saw someone do this on a video, and this is how I mount my cling stamps, okay? This is the sentiment we're going to use today, a million thanks. And then here's the sticker sheet, okay? One of the things I do is I pull all of these apart, I peel off this backing, and then I stick this down. Sorry, I'm just trying to stay in the camera because I have this kind of close. Then I lay this down and the foam will stick to the plastic. And then once I have these mounted, I can put them in back in here some way or another that they go. Like that right there. Then when I turn it over, I can see what the stamp says. I can see the stamps themselves. Here, I've got one right here. Let me grab it and you can see what I mean. Stipple Roses was what was featured in my April blessing box. When you turn this over, look, you can see all the stamps. You can read them. And what I've done is I have peeled that backing and I've just put that right down on the plastic, and it holds, and I put my stamps in there, and that way when I turn this over, I know all my stamps are right there. I don't have any empty spots. So that's what I will do, but today I'm just going to show you how I mount the cling stamp onto the rubber. Alright, so first thing, we're going to just peel this paper off of here. Can I back out a little? I know, let me see if I can, okay? Let's see here. That makes it smaller, I think. There's a little bit. So I'm going to, yeah. I just have everything like in my space, that's all. So now we're gonna, there we go. All right, so now what I want to do, this one is the a million thanks. So I need to find the sticker that says a million thanks, which is right here. And I'm going to peel off the whole sticker, okay, the whole piece. So not just the paper. I'm going to go ahead and peel this whole thing. See that? I've got the whole thing coming right off. I'm going to take this and I'm going to lay it down on my block. Stick that down on my block. Okay. And then you can use your pick tool or your fingernails, whatever works, and you're going to peel off the paper. See that? Let's get this other side. Excuse me. Let me get this other side off of here. Thanks, guys. Hi, Jan. Okay, so now you want to make sure that you've got this the right way. So here's where it says A. So I'm going to lay this down. And if I got louder, it's because I'm standing up right where the camera's at. So, hi Taryn. I'm going to take this and I'm going to see where the edge of my, let me see if I can bring this in. I don't know if you can see it, but I'm going to see where the edge of my sticker is here on my block. I'm going to line that up with the top of my stamp and push that down, and that mounts my sticker onto my stamp. All right, so when I peel this off, it's very little, if any, that is over the edge of my sticker. I just find this is much easier way for me to get my things straight, to get them on, but that is how I use, that's how I mount my cling stamps, okay? All right, so now we're just going to put this on here because we're going to be using this. So hopefully that was a good tip for you, and that might be something that you could try if you have never done that before. We are going to be using basic white, 8.5 by 5.5, and we're just going to use the bone folder there. And then I have a piece of one of the new in colors called Shy Shamrock, 4 by 5.25. I have a piece of white that is 3 3/4 by 5, and then I have some strips of the new colors. Okay, Petunia Pop. Yeah, I can't think of that one. Peach Pie, Pretty in Pink, and Shy Shamrock. What is this one called, you guys? That's how you mount your stamps too? Good. Oh, good, Jean. I'm glad you learned that from me. I'm glad I had shared that before. Okay, I got to look at the stamp set to see what color, or the stamp. Okay, Summer Splash is the other kind of greenish, bluish that we have. You have so many of those to mount. Okay, Linda, come on, get with it. It's not like you just had a remodel in your house, girl. Okay, so here we are. Now, just so you can see them, I have taken pieces of all of the designer papers, and you might have already been able, if you're a demonstrator, you could already have ordered this. That's one of the other great things about being a demonstrator, is that you are able to pre-order some of the things that come out in a new catalog. So these are the four, the 4 designs. Let's see if you can see. I love these designs this year, you guys. I really, really do. So Shy Shamrock, and you have them in all colors. The Pretty in Pink, the Summer Splash, Petunia Pop, and Peach Pie. I'd be curious, which ones do you guys like the best? Of those 5 colors, if you've gotten any of the in colors already as a demonstrator, which ones do you like? Or you can tell me as we're working with them here tonight. Okay, so this technique, there's another technique in here I'm going to share with you, and this technique, I don't know what you call it, but I'm just going to call it a strip card. There might be other things that you could call it, but we're going to start with our white piece here. Of course, you need your silicone mat because that is how you don't get glue everywhere, okay? For this particular card, I am going to be using the liquid glue, but you can certainly use your Stampin' Seal if that works for you. And I'm looking for my stamp. All right, so we're just going to use the Memento Black, and we're going to start with that, okay? Oops, I just got it all over my thumb. Wouldn't you know that? Let me wipe it on my chamois over here. Clean off my thumb. Did I miss anybody that jumped on? Oh, hi, Jean. I saw your comment, but then I looked up higher and I saw that you joined. Okay, very good. All right, we're going to use the Memento Black. I'm just going to take this and go on top. This is a long stamp, so I'm just going to go right on the top. Okay, making sure that's inked up well. And actually, this is going to go off my paper, so I'm going to grab my scrap paper here and then put this down. And then this says "A Million Thanks." And I'm going to take this and I'm actually going to, let's do this, "A Million Thanks," right there. We're going to do this at an angle. Ooh, fabulous. Okay, so that's how we're going to start. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our strips, cleaning my stamp over here. We're going to take our strips. We can move this out of the way now. And let's start putting them down. I just dropped my chamois, but it'll be all right. We'll get it in a minute. All right, so I've got 5 colors here, right? And you can see that these are strips that are, I think, 1/2 inch, and it's the full 11 inches. You could probably get away with having it 5.5, but sometimes at an angle, having the longer pieces is going to be easier for you to work with, okay? So let's do this. Let's take our liquid glue, Tombow, and depending on how far down you want the first strip, you're going to put some glue, okay? So let's go ahead and put let's put shamrock right here. And if you want to save some of your, paper for later, you can bring it up to the edge here and then have that hanging off just like that. Okay, so there's my first strip. We're going to do our second strip. I am going to leave a little bit of white there, and let's go here. And I'm just trying to stay straight. That's all. Let's see. Let's go with a pink. Pretty in pink. And let's put that one just like that. The good thing too is you can slide it if it gets a little bit skewed. You want to keep it about the same distance apart on both ends. There we go. Okay, now let's go above our sentiment and about right here. And again, we're just trying to keep our glue straight so we can keep our act together. All right, so let's do this. See that? Okay. Now, you could do so many things. You could take these pieces, you could emboss them before you put them down, you can stamp them individually before you put them down. So many things. All right, so next we're going to go just a little bit above, again, just like this. Actually, maybe what I'll do, well, I want to just keep myself in check here. Let's take the petunia pop next, and that's going to go here. That's a little farther apart than down below, but let me see if I can get it a little closer. Okay, there we go. Just like that. All right, we've got one more here. Have you guys made these strip cards before? Curious to know. And then this one is going to go right here, just like that. Oops, that's a little off. There we go. All right, now, here's what we have so far. We're going to take this, and I'm just going to take scissors. Now, if you wanted to make sure this was nice and dry, you could go through your cutter. I'm just going to take my paper scissors here, paper snips, the ones I use for paper. Sue, you've done it. It's a great way to use scraps. Yeah, it sure is. Hi, Margaret. All right, so the best way, I'm going to go this way, and I'm just going to go ahead and cut these right at the edge of my cardstock, my white. Oh, there we go. And this is a great thing to do with your designer paper also, but I wanted to show you the cardstock. But yeah, this is an awesome way to use up your scraps. Okay, so let's do this and this and get these guys off. It'll give you a better idea of what it's going to look like when I turn it back over. Okay, so there's what we have. A million thanks. Now, you could leave it like this, or you could take these strips and then just add more if you wanted to. See, we could make another strip right there. Actually, I think we'll just go ahead. I think I'm going to go ahead since I've got them and it works. So let's go like this, because there's a little too much space up there at the top. So let's do this and take that light color just like that. And I think we'll leave it that way because we've got a pink at the top and the bottom. All right, so there's that. So now we're going to have to do some little bit different cutting because see, you've got some on the top there. So let's take this, clip that, and let's just follow the card and you'll be fine, okay? Don't worry about if you're going to be straight because the card makes you stay straight because you're on this white 3 3/4 by 5 piece. There. Okay, so here's what we have. That's what we have so far. Let's go ahead. We're going to take this, and of course you can use your, hi Elaine. Hi Bobby. Okay, let's put this on our card base of 4 by 5 1/4. And I chose to go with the shamrock, Shy Shamrock. Okay, try not to get glue all over me. And to stay in the camera here. All right, so there we are. And let's try to get this equal. That looks pretty good. All right, there we are. Just like that. And then I wanted to incorporate the Shy Shamrock ribbon. This ribbon is very nice to work with, you guys. But I don't think I'm going to use it like this. I think I'm going to do kind of the technique that I've done a few times where you take the ribbon and you pull it apart and you make something fun with it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and take a piece like that. And I'm going to cut off one side, one of the seams, okay? So I'm just cutting up this way with one of the seams, trying to see and cut at the, keep it in kind of a straight line. Got off there a little bit. I don't know why this needs to take so much concentration of my thoughts. And this is a little messy, but that's okay, all right? So, hi Shar, hi Marilyn. All right, so when you cut off the seam on one side, you can take these fibers and look, they come off. Now, once you get past the short ones, you're going to start getting all the long pieces, and that's what you're looking for. All these long pieces that are going to come off. Okay? So just keep pulling till you get those long pieces. That's what I want. I'm making a big mess here, but I'm throwing the pieces off to the side. Okay, so there's some long pieces. Getting rid of these small ones. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull off more of the long ones if I can. Let's see, let's turn this way. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm just taking my fingernail. If you don't have nails, then take your pick tool and just go in there and start pulling those pieces out like that. See? Right there? Okay, so I want these longer pieces, so I'm just going to pull those out. It's catching a snag. I don't know why. Usually they just, well, you saw earlier, they just came right out. Okay, here we go. There we go. All right, so this leaves you with this fun piece. All right, so I've got my long pieces here, and I'm going to pick those up, take all of those, and I'm going to use this. I'm going to take this piece also and just incorporate it in the fun foo-foo that I just created. And we're going to try to tie that in a knot. Okay, let's see how well I do. Okay, Barbie. Okay, what are you doing here? There we go. All right. Okay, I got to start over. I got too close to the end. I'm seeing the reflection on my iPad, and I thought I had flying pieces over here somewhere. Okay, I can't make a bow. I've tried every way. Oh gosh, June, I'll have to show you a trick when you come to the meeting coming up. So, all right, I got it in a knot, and I'm just going to tie it. And all I did here is just create something a little fun, a little different than your traditional make a bow. Alrighty, so that's all I did here. Now, if it's too much, see, I just think it adds something fun to your card. If it's too long or something like that, you can trim the sides, which I think I'm going to go ahead and trim a little bit. And I did it over to the side so it wasn't all this stuff all over me here. Still, there we go. Of course, we need our, oh, where did you go? I need my mini glue dots, and we're going to glue this on the front. And then, of course, we need to put some gems on here to give this a little sparkle. Okay, isn't that fun? Doesn't that look kind of fun? And the other thing is that there are two different in-color gems that we have coming out in the new annual catalog. Hi, Chuck and Roxy. You like the ribbon? Yeah, it's fun. It's really fun. And so we've got a sparkly with all 5 colors, and then we have matte with all 5 colors, which I think I might have used all of. I don't know if I have all 5 left. I've been using this and creating. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, so there you are. Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Petunia Pop, and Summer Splash. Okay, we're going to get these names down, right? All right, so which one should I use, you guys? Tell me, sparkly or flat? Say sparkly or flat. That'll tell me. Hi, hi, Marilyn. So should I use sparkly or flat? I'll wait for the comments to start flooding in. Sparkle, flat, 2, 2 and 2. I'm watching. Got 2 and 2, 3 and 2. You guys are fun. I got to keep my hands moving so if somebody's watching the replay, they know we're not a still shot here. Sparkle, sparkle. Okay. I think the sparkle has won, so we shall go with sparkle. Now the fun part is we've got all the colors. So let's pull these out, and we're going to put each color on each strip, okay? So let me grab my pick tool, and we have, get myself in order here. We have peach pie, so let's grab a peach pie, and let's start there. And then here is the Petunia Pop. We'll go with the big one, and let's go kind of here. Next is the Summer Splash, so let's go there. Then we have the Pretty in Pink, and let's put this one here. Oh, this is fun, you guys. And then we have our Summer Splash. Nope, this is the Shy Shamrock, and we're going to come right there. And I don't think we'll put another pink one because we've got this right here kind of taking up that space. Now, what you could do in this card situation is you could have stamped this a couple times in between. You could have done that. So we have all 5 sparkles. We have all 5 colors. We have one of the ribbons, right? So let's go ahead and put this on our card base, and we have created our first card of the night. Okay, I like my Stampin' Seal, so we are going to that. There are things that I love using my Tombow for, but for the most part, I like using my Stampin' Seal. Okay, so this is just going to go right here, centered, and there's our first card. See the sparkles? Isn't that fun? I just think it's a fun, different kind of look. But you could use the designer papers in place of it. Sorry. I'm looking at I'm looking at Facebook, and it looks like it's, you know, a little glitchy. So sorry about that. But if you go and watch the replay, it won't be glitchy. It'll come out okay. All right, there's card number 1. I will leave that right there for the moment while I put all this away, and we have a fun fold that I'm going to show you this time for our next card. So Let's move these out of the way. I need this. I need this. I don't need this. We're going to switch around here. And our next card is going to use online exclusive paper, designer paper. So the card that we just did was an online exclusive stamp set that you could only get in my online store, and that's where you will find the stamp set that I used. Okay, we're going to move this over out of the way. And I'm going to use a stamp set that's coming out on May 1st, okay? So, let's grab the things that we're going to use. We're going to use Loveliest Tree. This is a very simple set, but it has some dies, and you can do some fun things with the dies. And I have some samples to show you guys, alrighty? Thank you. You like that tool for the beads? Yes, that's called Take Your Pick tool, and it is an amazing tool that is in my stamper kit. So I would not have the number, but we have extra putty for it. We also have there is our extra tools that will go in here. But you have one side that's like a spatula, and then this is what we call, well, it's a piercing tool or a pokey tool. It's easy to call it a pokey tool, but it just snaps right in place, and you have a caps for both ends. It's in the annual catalog, and it, like I said, it is definitely one of those things that you need in your stamper kit if you are new to stamping or are trying to build your stamper kit. And let me know if I can answer any more questions. That was a great question. Thank you, Nancy, and everyone. Thank you, thank you. All right. So we are going to, like I said, we're going to be using this stamp set called Loveliest Tree. This is available May 1st. If you sign up, get the discounted kit, amazing value. This you could add to your kit if you wanted to. Years ago, there was a stamp set called Lovely as a Tree, and it had some different trees in it. This looks similar to that one, therefore probably the similar name, Loveliest Tree. And then you've got the little leaves right here that you can stamp, and some all occasion, congratulations, thank you, sending heartfelt sympathy, and happy birthday. I'm going to pair that with the Meandering Meadows, which is an online exclusive designer paper that is available right now. But look at these sceneries, you guys. I mean, I don't know if you have really looked at all of them. It's hard to tell when you see them online, honestly. You have Lovely as a Tree still? Yeah. Yep. Wood and red rubber. Excuse me, you're right, Shar. It was a long time ago, but look at these like watercolor paintings. Well, you know, I've got two of them together because you get two in a package, but one side is solid, and then you have an image on one side. Here we go on this one, and then here's the back side. So lots of options with these. There's that side. Lots of options with this paper. Look at this. Oh, and some of these new colors, like Petunia Pop, will totally match. Where is a Petunia Pop piece here? Petunia Pop will match this. Peach Pie will match this. A lot of these will match in the colors that you have here. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm looking at my iPad, and I don't know if it's just me, but it does look glitchy, so I'm so sorry that's happening. I don't remember it happening before. But look at this. And then there's the back side. You got two. This is kind of this is a full page, but then you've got the scenery on the other side. So it's really hard sometimes to choose which side to use, right? Got some yellows going on, pretty blue. I wanted to show you each one so you can see how it looks. Just gorgeous. Look at that. Yours isn't glitchy. Good. It's probably mine. Good. Thank you for letting me know, you guys. So, look at that. Just walking down the path. Oh my gosh, so pretty. Almost done. So if you don't have this, this is $12.50. You get, there are 48 sheets, 6 by 6 in this package. I think I showed this one already. I don't know if I've showed that one. Okay. And maybe you get 4 sheets, 4 of each sheet, I think. It might be that you get 4 designs. I do think you get 4 designs of each sheet. Yep. So yeah, you get 4 of each design. I am pretty confident because I'm like, this is the second half. Okay, we've already seen these because I went through them. You get 4 of each design. All right, so let's see what we're going to make with the project. But we're featuring online exclusive meandering meadow paper. Loveliest as a Tree coming up May 1st. Now we have a fun fold, and this is the sheet that I have decided to use with our project. This is a basic 8.5 by 5.5 scored at, this is actually scored at 2 1/8 and then 4 1/4. Okay, so 2 1/8 and then 4 1/4. Or you can score it at 4 1/4, lay this down and fold this over to the edge and then score it that way. Whichever way works for you. So that's our fun fold. It's not really, it's an easy fold that's different so that it just gives you options, you know, instead of the regular card. I already have everything mounted out of here that we're going to use, so I'm going to move this over here out of the way. We're going to be using Garden Green and Night of Navy. We're going to use those 2 colors. And then I'm going to be making a sympathy card. So sending heartfelt sympathy, and we're going to be using these little leaves. So I'm going to cut this designer paper for you so you can see how to cut your 6 by 6 to use the full, except for a little strip. Okay, so let's get our cutter in here. I think I need to move that out of the way. There we go. Okay, we got our cutter. So again, I've used my cutter to score this. Now, taking your 6 by 6 piece of paper, you have to decide, do you want to cut off, let's see, 3/4 of an inch from the top or the bottom? All right, because this tree is right at the top, I'm going to cut it from the bottom. So I'm going to lay this down, and I need to cut this at 5 1/4. So I'm going to cut off this 3/4 of an inch, just like that. Right? Yep, 5 1/4. So here's what you have left, and you can use this on something else. But for this card, all we need a 4-inch piece and a 2-inch piece. So we're going to go to 4 inches on the cutter, and then we're going to slice this side off. So there's my 2 inches, here's my 4 inches. All right, this paper is just beautiful. I think that mine has froze on my end. It's not you guys. So give me a second so I can figure out what I need to do here. I can hear it talking, but it's not moving, and I know that I'm moving. What is going on with my, sorry guys, my iPad doesn't want to move. Oh, why? If anything's going to happen, it's going to continue to happen. Okay. All right, so I'm just not going to be able to see the comments, I don't think. Maybe I will. Wait a minute, maybe I can. Gosh, sorry you guys. If you're watching the replay, I do apologize, but I use my iPad so I can see what is going on. Let me see here. Hang on one second. Let me see if I can't see the comments. There we go. Okay. I think I see the comments now. I can see them as they keep coming up. All right. Oh, the life of technology is just, you know, it is something else. Okay, stamp with Barb. There we go. Now I'm back in business. Okay. Okay, so we've cut our designer paper 4 and 2 after we took a 3/4 inch off the bottom. That's what we wanted. So that's all I need my cutter for. So let me move that over here out of the way. I also have a piece of 2 by 5 1/4, okay? And then one of the things that is going away very quickly is our double oval punch. You've got kind of a, not really a, kind of a scalloped edge here, and then you've got a regular oval. And I'm not really sure which one I want to use. So let me put some of the card together, and then you guys tell me if I should leave it, if I should do a double layer, or if I just should do a white layer. So what we're going to do first is we are going to go ahead and we're going to stamp on this piece right here. We're going to stamp our little leaves, and I'm going to use a mixture of the blue and the green, garden green. So I'm just going to ink this up. Okay, there we go. And I'm going to bring this here just like that. I'm going to do one more, up a little higher. Oh gosh, I made a boo-boo on there. So I'm turning it over. You know, that's what you do when you make a mistake. You got two sides, and see how I've squished it in there and I've got extras. All right, we're going to try this again. So I'm going to come right here, and this green really looks pretty. Okay, so there we are. Got that. Now, I need to clean my stamp here and my cleaner right here, because now we're going to do navy. I'm just going to add some navy in here. Get myself situated so I don't get my arms in my inks, right? Darn, you just told your husband bye for the night and missed the fold. Oh, well, Linda, it's pretty easy. It's 8.5 inches by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4, and then 2 1/8 folded backwards. It's one of those easy ones. All right, so now we need navy. Thanks, Peggy. All right, so let's add some navy right there. Oh gosh, looks very different. Okay, very detailed. I think I'm going to come right over here with the navy and just do that. Okay, so now we have kind of brought the tree theme. Now see how heavy that ink is on the green compared to the details. I'm trying to get it really close so you can, it gets fuzzy when I get too close. But anyway, I've got navy and green together, which coordinates with the designer paper that we have. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and clean this little leaf guy. Alrighty. And then we're going to stamp our sentiment, which is sending heartfelt sympathy. And I am going to do that in the navy. So let's ink that up. And I'm going to try to do this right in the center of this 1-inch strip. No, that's not going to work. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and punch this oval out first and then stamp inside the oval, I think, because I'm too close there because I've just got this one strip. So let's punch that. So there's my oval. And let's ink this up and get this on our oval. Let me see how much on the bottom gap there is. Okay. All right, so there we are. Let's see if I made it. Hey, look at that, you guys. There you go. Okay, got that done. So the next, what I'm going to do, I'm going to stamp this anyway. I'm going to stamp this too. So you guys can tell me which way I should do it. All right, so let's stamp that here. And put the navy away so my arm doesn't get in it. We're going to clean this stamp, and then we're going to put our card together. So this is a super easy fold. And I hope it's one that you'll try sometimes, just because it is easy and it just gives you a whole different look. All right, so I'm going to put this here for the moment. All right, so what are we doing? We're going to take this white piece, because this is where you're going to write your sentiment, like, you know, so sorry to hear of your loss, and then you sign your name right here on this piece. And that is going to go on the right side, whoops, here. And you want to leave a little bit of an edge. You want to leave a little border, okay? So let's try to get that even. Just like that. All right. Next, we're going to take this piece, and that's going to go right next to this one. And this is really nice on that you have it like a solid piece on this side, because it's going to, and then you just butt this right up next to your white so that it looks like you have a beautiful 4 by 5 1/4 piece right here on the inside of your card. Now here's the trick. This piece you have to be careful, because here's what we're doing. We're going to layer this right here just like that. Okay, so there will be the front of your card. And you only want adhesive on the side that's going to stick here. So I need to know that I can't go past this, I can't go past right here on my adhesive. So let's go ahead and get that put down, knowing I can't go past my finger here. I'm going to lay this down. And what I'm doing is I'm actually lining this up over here so it's covering my inside. Okay, and then I'm just going to push that down onto this flap right here. Okay, so here's the front of your card, and when it opens up, you have the full scenery. Isn't that gorgeous? They open their card and they'll have the full scenery. So pretty. Now where I need your help is, like I said, I don't know if we should take this piece and add this, and then that will kind of go right here. You could add it up in here. Maybe that's a better spot for it because it's so much open there and it doesn't take away from the scenery. I think this is a good masculine card too, because it's not foo-foo, and if you have guys or you know, widowers in your congregation, at church, or wherever, this is a good masculine card too. Now I've stamped this on the scallop part, and so we could just take the white, and the white could just go right here. It kind of gets lost up in the top with the white. So what do you guys think? Should it be this one or this one? Double layer or single layer? That's what I need to know. Up top is pretty. Double, single, you like the matted? Okay, I think I kind of like that one better too, you guys, because I really kind of liked it up here. Layer it with the blue. All right. All right, good. We're all thinking on the same wavelength here. That's what we're going to do. We're going to lay this right on our oval, our double oval punch. Mine has a little funny piece there. Anyway, this punch is going away. It's currently available. I did look to see if it was still available before I came on, and it is still there if you don't have the punch and you would like to get it. But you can use it both ways, like what I'm showing you here. Just this circle, matted, or just this circle, you know. All right, so let's get some dimensionals here, and let's put this down. Now again, if you wanted to particularly make this as a ladies card, then you could add all kinds of stuff. You could add sparkles and all that kind of thing. I think that looks really good right up in here. Don't you? I think that's where we need it. Okay, and there you have your card showing the gorgeous full layer here. Now I am thinking, all right, I pulled out 2 gems, which I think either one could still make it a masculine card. I pulled the, which one is it? It's called Petal Pink and Pretty Peacock, but this green totally goes with this. And I thought maybe I could put just a couple here of these on kind of on the side maybe. This also has green that coordinates right here. Or just leave it and not put any on there. What do you think? Hey Ruth, well, I'm glad you came on. You can go back and watch the replay because this is our last card, our second card, but we're just finishing up. So let me take this out of here. Let's see. What do you think about having a couple green over here? No gems. Sue says no gems. Yeah, I just thought I have some. They're not too foo-foo, but I agree. I'm thinking no gems too. It's more of a plain card, right? It's just a special fold. Okay, I agree. I agree with you. All right, I think we're done then. This is our second card, and this is, I need to use my bone folder right here to really crease this down. And I thought I had my bone folder right here, and I'm not seeing it. Don't you love when that happens? It's like right in front of your face, but oh, here it is over on the side. Okay, so I'm going to take this. I'm going to really push this down because it needs to lay flat when I close it better. And so I'm going to come in here and do that and see how much flatter that lays after you make sure that you use your bone folder and really push those down. Okay, let's move this stuff out of the way. Well, those are the two cards I have. Now I have some samples. Remember, I told you I had some samples to share with you. And let me just move all this. Now, I don't know if this piece is something you could add onto your envelope somehow, but you could definitely do something with this because it coordinates. You can use this side and use it as a coordinating. They don't really see the inside, but I guess if you wanted to, you could put a strip in here. It's at the bottom, so it doesn't really have anything there that matches, but anyway, we're going to put it to the side for now. All right, so this was card number 2 that we did. So let me show you some samples with card number 2 that I had a big marathon weekend stamping. I'm not ready to show you everything yet, but I wanted to show you these cards since I was using this stamp set. Love this. For a sentiment? What do you mean, Marilyn? This is where you would put it on the inside here. This is where the sentiment would go. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Because you could stamp on it maybe as your sentiment. Maybe that's what you mean. All right. So here, let's take a look. I went to my friend Evie DiPiazza. She is a $1 million seller, so I'm looking forward to someday seeing what her design is for her $1 million stamp set. And but anyway, we got together and did some stamping with new stuff. So this is what we made. This is a card using the online exclusive pecan pie and vanilla ribbon. Isn't that pretty? Super easy. Here's another one using the Summer Splash and blending brushes. Here is one with kind of a fun fold that just opens up square. We need to put some vanilla or white. I guess white is what she used. But she stamped the tree and then she die cut it out on this one. Good masculine set, you guys. If you're looking for a masculine set, this is it. Now this one, this is a sneak peek of a sample that's in the new catalog. I cased it. Look at this shaker card. Using those champagne iridescent gems, and those are moving over into the annual catalog. I die cut some of the little leaves. Let me shake this around a little bit. And I use the nested stitch dies for my outside. And then this is die cuts in the stamp set with the tree. This is some new paper that's coming out. And I use the basic beige. So what do you think of that one? Using the thank you from the stamp set. Aren't they cool? See if I don't know if I can get them all in here or not, but oh, pretty good. There we go. So there are some samples using the loveliest tree. Thank you. Just getting ready for the new catalog that starts on May 1st. So hopefully you'll be able to recreate some of those. And again, this is a sample that's in the new catalog, and I totally cased it from the new catalog. Here is our very first card that we did using and showcasing the in colors with that fabulous deal that's going on, starting on May 1st. If you have any questions, if I can answer any questions for you about what's currently on sale, what's moving to the new catalog, how do I sign up, what do I get in my kit, do I have to stay a stamper, or can I just buy the kit and forget it and just have the perks of being on my team, which is you get tutorials to my classes. That's something I offer. And then I do my best to recognize everybody as much as my benefits will allow me to. And we have a monthly meeting where we do some awesome projects. Here I will show you, we had a monthly meeting a while back, and we did these projects with online exclusives, and these were our projects that we did. I think I might have showed these in another video, but this is some of the ideas that we do in our team meetings. So, yeah. Awesome, awesome. All right, you guys, there are your samples for tonight. Thank you for joining me. I hope that I'll see you next time. If you're watching the replay, thank you so much. And just let me know that you're watching the replay. And I look forward to seeing you next time. All righty? Have a wonderful evening. Bye-bye.